Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be an energy check-in love reading for my dearest Taurus. Taurus, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And just a little caveat, you'll see my setup is a little bit different. I've come to visit my good friend for my birthday, but I will be back to my normal setup this weekend. So if you hear any strange noises, dogs, construction, children, things like that, it's just because I'm in a different environment. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Let's see what messages, advice, and guidance come through for my lovely Taurus, please. All right, so your energy is showing up as the Emperor in reverse. All right, your person, the Ace of Wands. So we have strong Aries energy with the Emperor. They're viewing you as the Tower, Aries, Scorpio in reverse. All right, what you're not seeing is the Seven of Swords. And we have the Six of Wands showing up as your final advice or outcome. All right, and we see the Ten of Pentacles. All right, so with the Ten of Pentacles here, it feels like, my Taurus, you definitely are recognizing your worth and your value. And it feels like with the Emperor in reverse, you're feeling a little bit frustrated, maybe even a little bit unsure about this connection. You may be feeling like you're not being met exactly where you are, or this person isn't. Maybe you're a little bit worried they're not quite at your level, or they're looking, or you're not sure if they're looking for something solid, stable, and secure. So the Emperor tells me you're frustrated. Maybe you're feeling a little bit reactive. Or maybe you're just feeling a little bit uncertain about where this might be going. Because you've definitely worked hard for what you have. You know what you want with that Ten of Pentacles. All right. And with the Knight of Wands in reverse, some of my Taurus, you're not sure about committing to this connection. Now, it may be because you want to explore other options. But it could also just be because you're feeling a little bit reactive and you're not sure that it makes sense for you to commit to this person. You're viewing them as the Six of Cups in reverse. So there's definitely something here that's happened between the two of you that is bothering you, that you're still kind of holding on to. That's really informing your decision right now to not fully give to this connection, or, you know, it's informing your feelings here about not being completely sure. You may also be worried here that this person is still stuck on someone or something from the past. All right, and the relationship, the Seven of Wands. So I kind of feel like you're thinking about walking away from this connection or no longer giving to this connection. But what's interesting with the Seven of Wands, she's taking that one good, hard look back. Should I move away from this, or should I give this another shot, or should I keep putting in time and effort? Your person, the Ten of Cups in reverse, tells me that they could be recently separated. Now, this could be that they're separated from you, or maybe you're a little bit worried this is a rebound connection. The Ten of Cups in reverse also indicates here that your person may be someone who's not looking for something serious at this time, and you are definitely picking up on that. All right, you're definitely, you know, or maybe you've even had that conversation. All right, so it could be a case of, I'm not fully over my ex, right? And that's, you know, a pretty big red flag if you're looking for something serious. So let's see what advice and guidance Spirit has for us here. All right, so we see you're almost there. So you have come this far to give up now. The seeds you planted are beginning to flourish, okay? So this is all about being patient, recognizing your worth and your value. What you want is right around the corner, but you don't give up is what I'm hearing. All right, and we see reconciliation. All right, so there's someone or something that can still be saved if you choose to compromise. Try to find the middle ground between 2 points, okay? So for some of you, you know, if you are looking at reconciliation or finding a middle ground, Spirit saying there is a possibility, but it's not going to be without some grit, without some elbow grease, without some work. And what you allow will continue. And I feel like this is why you're probably feeling that Emperor energy in reverse. Your boundaries are currently being challenged, so you may learn the art of saying no and remember your power. So setting strong boundaries, And, and again, that might be, again, why you're in that Emperor in reverse energy, frustrated. That maybe you feel like you've had to correct this person's behavior, or you've had to show them, how you want or need to be treated in a relationship, which is fine, like once, right? But if you feel like you're constantly having to do that, it can start wearing on you and feel like disrespect. All right, so we see uproot bad habits. You have let bad habits take hold of your life. It's time to uproot them and start fresh if you want to see a positive change in your life. Okay, so again, this is about just, making sure you're doing what's in alignment with you and to not repeat any past patterns. Now, the Ace of Wands here, this person definitely is passionate about you. They're definitely attracted to you. And I do think that they're seeing a new beginning here. All right, the Devil in reverse, Capricorn energy. They might be a little stubborn. They might be feeling pessimistic here about where this is going, or if you're going to give them another shot. But the Devil in reverse to me is usually a positive sign of someone that is cleaning up their side of the street, uprooting bad habits, and maybe even making some of these changes for the greater good of the relationship, or for you, Taurus. All right, the Three of Pentacles in reverse, okay, tells me that I think they're recognizing some of their bad habits are keeping them from being in alignment with you. Okay, sorry about that interruption, Taurus. So I feel like this person is recognizing that there are bad habits here, or there are certain codes of conduct that need to shift that are keeping them from, keeping them from being, on the same path as you. I am also seeing for some of you, this person, I don't know if they're a workaholic or there's a karmic third party, which does not have to be a romantic rival. It certainly can be, though, but it could be family or friends, or it could be work schedules. They're looking at that, okay, like what needs to shift and change so that this connection can be brought into balance. Okay, and the Ace of Cups in reverse, but they do fear that they've missed an opportunity here with you, because I do think, I don't know with that Emperor in reverse, if you told this person off, Taurus, or you stood your ground, you set strong boundaries here with this person, but they are definitely feeling sad. They're feeling disappointed about the way things have or are unfolding. And I do think they're doing some introspection here. Now, with the Tower in reverse, so this is telling me they're seeing you as avoiding them right now, and this potential ending. The Tower in reverse also indicates that, they haven't fully let you go. And we see the Five of Cups here. I do think this person feels like you may not be making yourself as emotionally available as you once were. They may be worried that you're going to reject them. And I feel like they do want to try to heal things with you. And the Moon card, yeah. So I feel like this person is worried that you're doing something here in secret, like you've already made up your mind about this connection, that maybe even you've started something new elsewhere, because I can definitely see that they sense like a shift in your behavior, all right, or in your energy towards them. I do think they still have very deep romantic feelings for you. And the Four of Wands, they recognize your worth and your value and the stability that you offer. And I also think this person is seeing this as a soulmate connection, a relationship that they would like to be in. But the Seven of Swords in the hidden position is a little bit tricky, because it's telling me that there's something that they really are hiding. Now, this could be vices, this could be, it really could be anything. So let's actually see what it is we're talking about here. All right, so we see the King of Wands. All right, so this person may be hiding exactly how much they want this, or that they're planning to step up here. But their ego tends to get in the way, and they're definitely lacking confidence. and the Three of Swords in reverse. So they do want to heal things. So it's interesting because I kind of feel like this person's having a hard time either admitting that you're right, even though I think in their own internal dialogue, they're recognizing that you were right all along, or, you know, that you're right to feel this way, that you're right to set boundaries, that you're right to be upset with them. All right, but the Six of Wands in reverse tells me there's a little bit of struggle here. And this may be a connection that's not quite meant to come into union just yet. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles in reverse. And the King of Pentacles, that's your energy, Taurus, to keep going. And the Six of Swords energy in reverse. Yeah. So I do think this person is definitely coming back around, Taurus. But I do think a lot of you, you're starting to feel a little bit stuck in this connection. Because as much as it seems like there's goodwill or there's good intentions, you know, that old saying, you know, the road to hell is paved with good intentions. There's something here that's keeping you stuck, like from moving forward. Like they're not matching your energy. They're not giving what you're giving. And I think that's what you're really taking a look at. Now we see the Seven of Cups. I do think this person is trying to manifest you, but I also think that they're feeling a little bit confused. I am also getting that their ego is getting in the way here of them offering an apology, even though I think behind the scenes, they're understanding very well what's going on here and what needs to happen. So let's take a look and see what we need to know about their energy. All right, so we see child eternal, determination to remain young in body, mind, and spirit, ability to see things with fresh eyes. So they are really hoping for that new beginning. But I also, you know, this came out in the upright, which is a good thing, but oftentimes this card tells me that your person might be suffering a little bit with Peter Pan syndrome, you know, like needing to grow up a little bit. All right, and we see Saboteur, but I do like this because Taurus, this highlights your fear of self-empowerment and the changes it would bring to your life. So that's that aha moment. That's that recognition, that understanding of what they know needs to change if they want to hold on to you, or they want to hold on to this connection, or if they're going to stand a chance with you. And I do think that they recognize the power of this connection. Four of Wands. So let's see what else we need to know. All right, so we see Detective. So they see you. Some of you could have Scorpio in your chart. This is my Scorpio card. But great powers of observation and intuition and a desire to seek out the truth. So Scorpio, they know you know what's up. Okay, they know you know what's up. And Gambler. And they also see you willing to follow your intuition even when others doubt you. All right, so that you're willing to take risks. You're willing to follow your intuition. All right. And that, you know, you're also willing to deal with consequences of your decisions, that you're equipped to deal with things that even don't go the way that you really want them to. All right. So let's keep going. Let's see what else we need to know about this person. And again, I do apologize. I know there's a lot of background noise, but I really wanted to get this reading out to you, Taurus. And I didn't want to stop it and restart it because I do feel like the messages are cohesive here. All right, so let's go ahead and see what else we need to know. All right, so they're in it to win it. They're in it to score. Drama. Okay, behind the scenes, they may be experiencing some drama. It could be with third-party energy, or maybe it's just this internal, you know, monologue that they have that kind of keeps them conflicted, keeps them going back and forth. They may be hiding from you. They might be avoidant. And again, I do think that there's a lot that they haven't quite said. And I feel like this is coming from a lack of emotional maturity, Taurus. Okay, so it is something that you want to, you know, you want to look at. You know, does this person have the emotional maturity to come in with real, genuine repair? We see at the bottom of the deck here that this person has kept your selfies. Okay. So they definitely, like, I mean, this person definitely has not let you go. All right. What else do we need to know about them? What else do we need to know about them? Single parent. Now, maybe they were raised by a single parent. Maybe they are a single parent. Maybe you are. We see morning person. So this to me is somebody here who's actually, morning person energy is somebody who has their routines in place, somebody who's building healthier habits. And this person, is a lot of fun. So most likely you do really enjoy being around them. All right, what else do we need to know here, please, Spirit? What else do we need to know about this person or this connection? I do think they're fantasizing about you, daydreaming about you, but it's really important that they take real action here. And they want that, but I do get a little bit of, I don't know what to say, or, I'm scared, like that hiding energy. All right, so we see love call. So they are going to reach out. They are going to message you. But I think it's going to be really important, Taurus, what they actually say. Are they capable of accountability? Are they capable of addressing your needs? What needs to change? What they need? All right, so we see separation. So they're thinking about the future. They're thinking about you. They're missing you. They're feeling sad, but they're definitely unsure of the future. And they recognize that this could lead to a breakup or separation. I mean, I feel like, Taurus, you probably already know, okay, whether or not you're going to give this person another chance or not. But I also think they also realize there are patterns that need to stop. So is that enough? Is that enough to, to give them another shot or to hold space for this? Now, just remember, holding space doesn't necessarily mean putting your life on hold, okay? Both of those things can be true at once. And Spirit saying this person is unable to give you all you deserve. And I think that's the crux of this reading. That's the message here, is really trying to figure out, take away, the attraction, and take away the nostalgia, take away the, the fantasies of the future. Can this person be who you need them to be? Okay. And we see different pages. Wow. So Spirit saying you and this person don't share the same vision. They're recognizing that with the Three of Pentacles, that you're not on the same page. Wow. And Spirit's advice here is quite powerful for you. Radical acceptance and surrender can help you let go, if that's what you feel you need to do. All right, because again, you know your worth and your value. You know what you want. And we see rejection. This rejection is actually divine protection. Wow. All right, Taurus. So I know these may not be the messages that all of you wanted to hear, but I do think that some of you out there really did need to hear this. So I'm going to leave it here. I'm sending you so much love and light. Take care.